Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is your weekly singles love reading for Aries. How are you guys? Aries singles, hope all is well. Let's see what's happening with you. Boy, these cards want to come out in a hurry. Okay, some of you may be letting go of something. It's energy of releasing, finding that inner balance, a little Aquarius energy. Looks like there's a person here who's becoming decisive about what to let go. You know, somebody here may be chasing you. Ooh, you have a new opportunity. Ooh, Aries. Let's pull out the rest of these cards. Yeah, you've got something new here, so it's about releasing the old, in with the new. That's what it's looking like. See a Leo energy. Yeah, strong Leo energy. So I do see a lot of strength and confidence. Ooh, you got someone here who's definitely going after what they want. They're decisive. So I can see somebody making some kind of, wanting to start something here with you. Nice energy. Ooh, yeah, it definitely looks like a Leo energy. Could be a Leo. It doesn't have to be. It's just a person who's very confident about starting something. So this person's actually very positive. Ooh, this is going to make you pretty happy, I feel. Tell me about the star. Wow, Aries. This person's definitely an energy of chasing. Now, it's possible they've let go of someone because it's out with the old, in with the new is what it's telling me. Ooh, the star. This one wants to come out. Yeah. Ooh, you may have actually left a King of Wands behind. You have someone here who's definitely your type. It looks like you're going for it here. It's telling you to trust your intuition. So something feels right. There's someone here who's not right for you, someone who is. So just trust your intuition. I feel there's someone here. It could be someone, maybe keeping it to themselves right now. But this is really, it's the person taking a leap of faith. But I feel this is yourself taking that leap of faith. Yeah, you've gone, oh my gosh, this is wild. Yeah, it looks like you got someone wanting to date you. Definitely letting go of one for the other. They both could be Leos, but I feel here, I do see some Pisces energy. Somebody, definitely, it looks like someone here, I feel like you're just going to go for it. It's like it feels right. Okay? It's where it just feels right. There's that leap of faith. That's yourself here, but I can see leaving something behind, going off on a new path with someone new. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy here. Wow. Okay. So there you go. You've got a person here who's, kind of pondering here, looking at this, and someone who's kind of taken their time at this point. But it has to do with this person communicating, offering up this pentacle. So it looks like you have someone who was apprehensive. Okay, somebody here I feel kind of took their time. So it looks as though you've got this other opportunity. Page of Pentacles. This is a person who's definitely going to, it's about indulging and dating. Okay. You may be keeping this to yourself, but it's possible you have a person here who's, kind of keeping their feelings to themselves at first here, but it's an energy of someone looking before they leap. Yeah, you've got an Emperor here, someone who knows what they want. So it looks like you have someone who doesn't know what they really want. So it looks like out with the old and in with the new. Absolutely. Wow, you got an Emperor energy. Who is this Emperor energy? Oh yeah, somebody in your social circle. I see the energy of 3. This is definitely a connection. So this is somebody who wants to connect. They may feel, you may have already met this person. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. This is definitely a person who wants to start things off right. It looks like you have a person here who, didn't start things off right. It's possible it's the same person, but it really looks as though it's, you're leaving someone behind here, a King of Wands, and you have a new one. It's definitely a person who's confident. They know what they want. So this is someone who just goes after what they want. And I do feel dating and courting, inviting you. There's some kind of invitation, party, a celebration, starting things off right, building a foundation here. This is really nice. Dating and doing things the right way is what it looks like. This is crazy positive energy. Wow. Let's have a look at the sun. Yeah, so teamwork, cooperation, there's definitely an energy of 3. There's no doubt here. It's definitely an energy of 3. But I feel it's somebody in your social circle. Now, it could be someone here who's been kind of keeping their feelings to themselves. Maybe they're waiting for you to leave something behind, but it really looks like they're confident about what they're doing here. They want to start it off right. So I can see this person. I definitely see an energy of compatibility. Someone here you're not that compatible with, and yet you're compatible, I feel, with this other person. So it's definitely an energy of someone. It's energy of this person sort of building up their confidence. You see? Teamwork, compatibility. You may have friends in common with this person. Okay, they're definitely very confident. Wow, someone who is, someone who isn't. Maybe that's the person you're leaving behind, the person who isn't confident. Tell me about this other King of Wands here. Yeah, so there's some kind of truth, some kind of aha moment where you may have some sort of realization that somebody here, that this one person just isn't compatible. Definitely some Aquarius, some Pisces, definitely a Taurus energy here as well. Yeah, so I can see you. Thanks, but no thanks. So, yeah, I feel as though you've got a person here who's, having that, whoever it is. I mean, it could be there was a rejection for some of you, but it looks like it's this person's out with the old and in with the new. Yeah, so someone here is definitely having some regrets, little stress, anxiety. Yeah, could be someone, maybe this is someone who rejected you and they're now regretting it. But I still feel like you're off on this other path. Yeah, it has to do with partnering up. See, someone is having regrets. Now, I do feel there's definitely an energy of this dating, some kind of invitation coming in. Somebody's starting things off right. Now, it's possible some of you had a connection with someone where things didn't start off right. It is possible. I'm trying to look to see if it's the same person, but it really feels like this is a whole new person, just a similar, someone you're compatible with, someone who's your type by the looks of it. But yeah, but I feel like that, there's that energy of, you may meet somebody at some kind of an event. You could meet them through this other person. But I feel to do with the Ten of Pentacles, it has to do with someone is having regrets for not partnering up. You may have someone here, like I say, you may have taken a risk with someone here and only to find out they weren't really your type, or they didn't have your best interests at heart. But somebody here does, you see, because they're willing to cooperate and compromise. Now, this Emperor could technically be this other person, someone who kind of wants things their way. I feel it's often a person who, because the page is there, it's a person who wants to be indulged, they kind of want you to do things their way. So this is where I feel it changes, where you leave them behind and move towards someone new. Yeah, you've got a King of Cups energy, somebody who's definitely feeling the love, definitely someone who's very nurturing, very kind. Yeah, see, it's a releasing things that no longer serve, and it looks like a person. You're going for your hopes and dreams. Somebody here sees you as their hopes and dreams, everything they could want. So, wow, a little overwhelming. Yeah, there's definitely trust issues, some trust. There's someone here, maybe you felt you couldn't trust them. They didn't have your best interest at heart, or vice versa. But there's definitely that regret and anxiety. But I feel that Ace of Swords is where you just sort of see the truth. You can't really trust this person, okay? Yeah. Maybe a lot of miscommunication. So somebody here definitely has the trust issues. But there you are, waiting for something new, looking elsewhere. So it does look as though you've left someone behind here. They could be just the energy of that King of Wands, but I can definitely see someone who knows exactly what they want and they go for it, and somebody who I feel like they're in your social circle, or it's like they're similar. They have things in common. Tell me about strength. There we go. Yeah, I definitely see some Sag energy. So one of these people could be a Sagittarius, but it has to do with long term. Someone's confident about long term, about things being successful. And this could be yourself feeling that way, just kind of going off. There's definitely this energy of exploring, being strong, being confident. Somebody here who's definitely in that chasing. See? You're no longer chasing someone. It may have been even been yourself, but I can feel with that strength, this is someone who is thinking long-term planning. They want it to be successful. They're starting things off on the right foot here. Nice. You may have had something that didn't start off on the right foot. You may have a person who regrets, and I really don't see somebody coming back around. I'm trying to see that in case some of you have that energy, but it really looks like it's a letting go. Releasing things that no longer serve, out with the old and in with the new. Beautiful, yeah. It's definitely an energy of someone who wants to build. They want to build this foundation. They want to do things right. Now, it could be someone you've met at work, okay, or you go to their place of work. It definitely is to someone who's successful. Someone who's played the field, dated a lot of people, hasn't really found anyone they see going to the distance. But this is someone who sees you as their hopes and dreams. Definitely very loving, very nurturing, very kind. Yeah, beautiful energy. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race. Someone taking their time. You may have had someone who was dragging their feet, so you've decided to take this other offer. So that's that Knight of Swords, and it goes both ways. It has to do with someone choosing their words wisely, someone choosing their battles. See, you have a person who maybe wasn't completely honest with you. There may have been some kind of deception. So this is where I feel like you're having that little moment, that realization. It's time to just let go. Yeah. You have a person who's definitely sincere, definitely focused on their finances. You may have a person who's more focused on their money than their love life too, where this is someone who is now, I feel like you have a person who's successful. They plan, prepared to go the distance. So it's an energy of manifesting. So there's a little mirroring here, no wonder. Yeah, two people who are likely very similar. In fact, they could all be in your social circle, live in your community. It's possible this person that you are, this new person is somebody who you may have friends in common as well. So I feel it's really positive. Like I do see an invitation, a party, a celebration, a get-together with friends and family. Okay, very nice energy. Tell me about the Three of Wands. Yeah, so we have incoming. So it looks like you're, somebody here where you're just moving on here, definitely. Well, this is beautiful energy. I see this energy of reading between the lines. See, it has to do with someone who's confident, someone who's not been there, done that. So I feel this is a person who just wasn't confident. There may have been a little manipulation or mind games here, but that's where I feel like you're going to see. Wow. It's possible you had someone who was, giving other people attention too. You may have heard something or found out something through the grapevine. But this beautiful new energy, this is an energy where this is likely a person, like I say, you kind of mirror each other a little, but you're definitely, it looks like friends in common, or you just live in the same community, or you work together. But it's an energy of building. Somebody wants to build, so they're manifesting. They're putting their best foot forward. Nice. Really, really nice. Yeah, it's definitely an energy of change and moving on. It looks like you're moving on. You're freeing yourself from a situation. You're moving towards something more successful long term. Definitely an energy of exploring. Yeah, I feel as though whatever it is, there's change coming in, because I feel, and I do feel it's something this person is also manifesting. That you got someone who's not so confident, someone who is, and that's why I see been there, done that, taking your passion energy elsewhere. I see communication coming in. This person's starting it. They're confident. Okay. They're successful. Someone who's prepared financially. They're definitely more sincere. Yeah, see, it's a connection, and it could be them leaving someone behind. It's quite possible. I feel like you're going to meet this person, or you already have. It almost feels like you have, and I see this energy of the love. This is someone who's looking for love, a bond, a connection. So someone they have things in common with. So I feel like this is a person who's definitely determined here to do things the right way. See, they're seeing the Queen of Pentacles. Maybe it's yourself taking it slow, or maybe something was moving slow. Maybe another person was dragging their feet. Maybe when it comes to introducing you to their friends and family, maybe that's where you have that realization. They could be kind of manipulating here. But I love this energy of the Queen of Pentacles here. This is an energy of change, being grounded. This is likely yourself being grounded, focused on your finances, being very confident here. Yeah, lovely, lovely energy. Queen of Pentacles is marriage material. It very well could be yourself, but it could be someone who's moving away from a person too. I definitely see someone moving on. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I knew. You've got new here. This is beautiful. See, look at that. Everything's going to be exposed. So I feel this person will definitely start it. I feel like you're just focusing on your money. You may be being a little aloof. Maybe acting like you're not interested. But I'm going to tell you, whoever this is, it's definitely very positive. See, this is two very positive people coming together here. Now, it's possible you had, like I say, someone tried to start something here, but I do feel there was some kind of manipulation or mind games. Like I say, someone dragging their feet. I feel like one person was definitely focused on their finances, you know, kind of taking things slow, maybe a little too slow for yourself, but this is that choice. So it looks like you're making a choice. Okay, somebody here definitely chose their words wisely, chose their battle, more focused on their finances than they are their love life. And maybe that's the issue. It almost looks like it's a person who, like with the Knight of Swords going, facing the other direction here, what it's telling me is one person was, you know, like almost decisive, almost sure, but not 100%. So that's why I feel little manipulation, trying to, you know, dragging their feet, taking their time. But I feel that's where this other person comes in and asks you out. Okay. They definitely are someone looking for love. They've dated a lot of people. Okay. Most definitely. Someone who's played the field. They are successful. They do see this going the distance. So yeah, they're the person who's going to make the offer. They're going to make the offer to you. Okay. I feel like you're just kind of doing you, looking out for your finances. I definitely see an energy of someone being very gracious and very kind, very calm. Okay. I don't see a lot of drama or anything here. It's just sort of, you know, in an energy of it is what it is. Okay. So definitely this beautiful new energy. Looks, you might even have two people, you know, very similar. And it could be they mirror each other. They're very much the same, except one of them here has some trust issues. Okay, or you're not trusting them. Yeah, someone making up excuses, see, telling you a story, telling you what you want to hear. And that's where likely, again, where that aha moment comes up, where you sort of go, ah, okay, yeah. Somebody here is sincere, somebody isn't. So crazy. Yeah, you might not have even seen this and maybe took a risk at some point here, see? But it's also an energy of a person. I feel they're going to regret this because this other person's coming in. Somebody here who failed to recognize. So, or it's just a person who was indecisive, couldn't make up their mind, so they made a choice to focus on their finances more. So you want someone, definitely, we know Aries, you like someone who focuses on you, gives you attention. This is someone who's confident they're going to be giving you a lot of attention. And you have someone who's not giving you enough. So there you go. Wow, I can't even believe this energy. This is fantastic. So let's focus on this new person. There it is. Yeah, they're determined this is successful. Oh, they may have a new vehicle, you know. They're definitely somebody who's going to do things to impress you. I feel like you're not impressed with this person. There's something you're not that impressed with. I don't think it has to do so much with the finances. It has to do with the person who's not giving you the attention. They may be actually giving attention to other people. So, yeah, the realization, the aha. And then there's the Chariot. See, it's a person who's determined. So it looks like somebody has Cancer or Pisces in their chart. So it's a person who's determined this is successful. They're going to start it. They're definitely going to wear their heart on their sleeve, I feel. Okay, so that's that determination. And this is also a person, I feel, who's likely creative, coming up with creative ways to, you know, get to know you. This adventure, see, they're definitely somebody who's seeking what you are. Tell me more about this person. I feel they have a nurturing side, a very kind, compassionate. They like a nice home, a very comfortable home. So I feel they see that energy in you, because I feel it's energy of being comfortable. Now, there's possibility there's someone here you weren't comfortable with. There was something here maybe you didn't trust if you had two people. You see, it has to do with the confidence, and it's also taming the beast. This is yourself taming that beast within yourself, just being calm, maybe even acting a little, like you're not interested, a little aloof. So yeah, this person's definitely going to be determined, you see, that this is successful. So it looks like a successful first date, maybe a few more here. Yeah, this person's quite attractive. Look at this passionate new beginning. Ooh. This person's definitely someone who will come and pick you up and take you places. I definitely see, like I say, the exploring, you see, that energy of exploring. Yeah, I feel like you have somebody here who may have a little bit of an ego up here too. So really watch the egos at play too. But it has to do with moving forward and breaking free from another situation. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. So I do see a single person, somebody who's successful. They have everything they need. So it looks like you have a person who's prepared for long term, you see. And then you have an energy because of that Knight of Swords with somebody who just kind of wants to be single. They want to kind of keep everything they've worked for to themselves, see. But the other person's the person who's putting in the effort. See, they're not afraid to wear their heart on their sleeve. They're not afraid to express themselves. And they're not afraid to get this going. Wow. This person could be taller, leaner. They're very passionate, very creative. So I feel that they're just determined to move forward here. Wow, yeah. It's the energy of someone focusing on the wand. See, it has to do with choosing the one too. You see, it could be someone here who just came in when they were looking for attention. They really just wanted to be single. So somebody was focused too much on that physical connection. They weren't really focusing enough on anything else in the connection. So that's another reason, likely why some of you have moved on. But there it is, looking at things from a different perspective. So this is likely someone who's checked you out through friends and family, online dating, social media, or in your community, even a place of work. They could actually even be in your neighborhood. Now, I feel they're in your community or close by. Yeah. But it's definitely the energy of the Hangman, taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective. This is the kind of person who'll kind of check out your expressions, how you're reacting to dating, spending time together. You see, they may not be so sure how you feel, because we know when the Queen of Pentacles is here, the Queen of Pentacles is kind of like, looking at the details, staying grounded, looking. And I do think this is an energy of somebody trying to make you feel comfortable. But this is what they're looking at. So they're very kind and very nurturing. This is so interesting because, that's the King of Cups energy. You see, someone taking their time, slow and steady wins the race. But there's two sides to this. You see, one is for this other person dragging their feet, and the other person's sincere. The Page of Cups tells me someone here kind of tells you a story, makes up a lot of excuses. Yeah, so they're very similar, but yet they're different, you see. And it could be yourself, kind of checking this person out, kind of, or taking a pause, having a little introspection. And I feel this very well could be yourself, okay, in that energy. But it could be them as well, or even both of you, seeing things from each other's perspective. Taking that moment. That's a light bulb that goes off, that aha moment. See, this person's different. They're very much the same, obviously, but yet different somehow. So it has to do with this bond. But that King of Cups with this energy, it's dating and courting, someone taking their time, and then all of a sudden it's like they step up their game, especially if someone else tries to approach you. Okay, somebody else coming in here. It could go in that direction as well. But I love this person. This is someone who sees you as their hopes and dreams. You may have, seen this other person this way, and then this other person comes in. They're kind, nurturing, caring. They like a comfortable home, a little bit of a homebody possibly. Absolutely. So it has to do with someone who's definitely been single, both. Okay, single people here, 3. And I can see this person who's, planning long term, giving you lots of attention. So it could be this person kind of looking to see who's giving you attention as well. So it's likely a person who's kind of, I would have to say, kind of planning their move here. But yeah, anytime you spend with this person, they'll be kind of looking to see how you react to situations, because they want this to be successful. They're determined, okay, that this moves forward. So they're trying to not be ruled by their emotions. And I can definitely see an energy of balance here where they're definitely emotional. They're definitely emotionally available and mature. But they're also definitely trying to not be ruled by them. So I like that energy because they're confident. See, this is someone who's confident. They've tamed that beast within themselves. So they're definitely not going to pressure you for that physical connection. See, they've tamed that beast. They're mature. So someone here maybe not so mature. The other person is. Wow. And like I say, the Hangman almost looks like it's yourself here, you know, checking it out here, taking a little pause and looking at these two people, these two energies. Yeah, see, kind of weighing the pros and the cons here. Yeah, making a choice. Yeah, it's how the good outweighing the bad energy. But yeah, I feel like this is you comparing these two people. You know, how they react, one giving you lots of attention. And what it is the other one likes, possibly like the attention you gave them. So, you see, that's the difference between the two. One wants attention, the other one's giving you attention because they want this to be something long-term. Yeah, weighing the pros and the cons of marriage, commitment, who's right for you, who's not. Lovely energy. Yeah, a little Libra energy there. So yeah, definitely a person here is definitely more mature maybe than another person. Maybe that's what it is that makes you decide. But I do feel the other person has some kind of regret or, like I say, very indecisive, where this person's more decisive. You know, it's dating and courting, kind of, you know, one foot in front of the other, building a foundation. See, starting things off right. So let's have a look at this King of Cups. Yeah, so I do see a communication. This is definitely a person looking for love, like they really are, loving and nurturing. They want that bond, a connection. Absolutely, they find you attractive, but they've tamed the beast. They're willing to kind of take things a little slow at first. So nice. Yeah, the letter K. There's something to do with music and harmony, you see? And there's the seahorse. It's about seeing. This person may be looking to see who you're seeing, if you're seeing anyone. Definitely in your social circle, you know, online dating, social media. Looks more like community. I feel like it's about things just being out in the open here. Now, the letter E. So let's try and decipher this Emperor. Yeah, because it could go either way, because we have a person who's apprehensive. Some of you may have one person who just wants you to indulge them. They're used to being chased. They're used to be indulged. Used to getting what they want, you see? And I feel like maybe you're acting a little aloof, making somebody work for it, making them put in the effort. So, and like I say, that could be just, you know, somebody here definitely is used to getting kind of what they want. It's the energy of chasing. But this person's chasing you where this other person wants you to chase. And that's why I feel this Hanged Man is yourself kind of looking at this. There's someone here, you know, it's about long term. You may be starting to feel uncomfortable about a particular person. But I feel as like you can just be yourself and be comfortable with this other person. That's what I feel, you know, weighing the pros and the cons of who's right for you, who's not. So it's somebody who's coming in right, putting their best foot forward. This person didn't come in right. So, wow. Yeah, so there's the rocking horse, the back and forth, the decision. You see, a little back and forth here, not too sure. Yeah, so something didn't get off on the right foot. There's the key. And there's the where things change. See this transformation where I feel that you just move on from someone. Wow. Strength. Yeah. Someone putting their best foot forward. See, this is yourself taking a leap too. You know, putting your own best foot forward. But it's about stepping into this new path. There's the letter Q. The letter A. Yeah, there's the cycle ending. See, now this could be a little bit of an emotional roller coaster, but I feel like this is where you find the confidence to end something. You see, you're going off on a new path. It's where you realize you're not very compatible with this other person. There's just something about them more than likely where you're just not trusting they have your best interest. Yeah, I feel they're just indecisive more than anything. So it's more than likely they're going to have some kind of a regret. There's the crown. That's the pink crown. Lovely. Tell me about this Nine of Pentacles. This is where, you know, I see you single, independent, taking care of yourself, focused on your finances, your house, your home. But I do feel an energy of being very gracious, very kind. I feel here with that energy. But it has to do with you being comfortable about the path you're on and just being able to be yourself. See, there's the strength. This is an energy of something long term. See, there it is. Taking a little pause here. That's connected to the Hanged Man, just taking a little pause, and it has to do with balance, whether someone's right. This is where I feel like you're going to make that realization. What about the Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, Q, B, K, and there's the seashell. So that's about seeing, going within, seeing things clearly. See, I feel like this is where you make the decision, where you can see things very clearly here. Because, like I say, you're releasing anything that no longer serves. Some of you may actually have to let go of some friends and family or people because of the situation. So it's about just taking a pause, looking at things from a different perspective. Beautiful. Yeah. Yeah, so there's the horse. So this is an energy of somebody who's moving along at a good clip. See, somebody's moving slower. They're unsure what they want. They're unable to make a decision. And it could even be yourself here. If you have some Libra in your chart, you may be, like I say, weighing the pros and the cons, making a decision, you know. Like I say, there could be some kind of indecisive energy, but wow, there's some good omen here. So this is a beautiful energy. The dragonfly is a good omen. So this is where I feel like you can see yourself. You can see, okay, that someone here lacks the confidence. Okay, they're indecisive. They're unsure about long term. I feel this is someone who's still kind of playing the field. It's an energy of someone who's just not quite ready to go the distance where this other person is. Let's have a look at the Magician. Now, this is an energy of someone who's has everything they need. See, someone who's single, they have everything they need. They may see you that way with that Queen of Pentacles. But this is also yourself. You have everything you need. So I feel like this is an energy of yourself being very confident. So you're not really rushing into anything. I feel with that Queen of Pentacles, a lot of it's to do with yourself. Just kind of taking things slow, not really rushing. I don't feel like you're in a hurry. But I gotta tell you, this other person definitely moves a little bit faster. They're going to be giving you the attention that you need, okay? Yeah, they're determined. This is a person who's very, very determined that this is successful. Beautiful. Yeah, it could be someone here. Do watch the other person. Maybe they feel like you're not successful, or you know, like I can see that this other person's indecision, and I still feel like it's important because still at this point you're kind of weighing the pros and the cons. You know, maybe this person's juggling, you're not sure. Maybe it's something you failed to see, that this person was juggling, maybe giving attention to other people, because it looks like they weren't giving you, you know, what you needed. And that's where I feel like you become a little uncomfortable with the situation. So that's the point of taking a little pause, taking that moment. See, has to do with balance between two. Yeah, I feel like you're going to tell that something is kind of off here. I see, you know, things speeding up, multiple opportunities. Somebody is definitely in a hurry to commit, but they're taming the beast. They're not going to push you. Okay, where the other person is in no hurry to commit. There it is, the seeing. See, seeing things clearly. This is where you start to get the clarity. See, you can see it, you know, because you've taken that pause. And if it's not yourself, it's the other person. There's the circle, the commitment. See, this is someone planning long term. This really could go somewhere, okay? It really could, because they are someone who's looking for marriage and commitment. So it's like they're committing to this path. Cooperating, compromising. I feel like you definitely have things in common. It is possible this person's you're all in the same social circle or in the community. Okay. But I do see two people drinking from each other's cup. So this is where maybe you meet this person and maybe this is what happens. The other person offers you something solid, reliable. Looks like some kind of an invitation. This is where it gets going, like maybe that you're meeting this person through someone else. Wow. I do see friends and family. I see a lot of positive energy here, though. I don't really feel there's anything too negative. It's just the Emperor, this Emperor, I feel, is someone who's, they want you to indulge them. They want you to, be the one to start it. They want you to be the one to invite them over. They want you to do the work, where the other person's doing the work. That's where I feel like you're going to see it. You're going to sit down and look at the details, and you're going to see things very clearly. This is definitely a person who's commitment material. They want commitment. They see you as marriage material. Okay? Tell me about justice. Yeah, so there's the W. It has to do with the world changing, moving on. Could be someone's initial. There's the call, the communication, the judgment. See, this is the decision being made, where I feel... where you make a choice between two. Now, if it's not a choice between two and you've already moved on and you've met this person, it's this person making the judgment, the decision, but it's balanced and it's fair. Okay, so this is someone who sees you as just right, and I do feel this could definitely go somewhere. The seashell tells me it's about taking a pause and seeing the details. That's where I feel like you have that realization. I actually feel this is a big deal, this decision. It's about letting this other person in, I feel, and just moving away from someone and just going with the flow, seeing how things evolve, just being calm, grounded, practical. But at some point you're going to see, it could be just the difference between this person and this other person. Because someone here makes excuses, they tell you a story, they're apprehensive, they're unsure, and this person's definitely more confident. With the old, in with the new. One more for Aries. And we have a kiss. There's the first kiss. They may be a very good kisser. They kiss just right. So there's something here. Ooh, someone's very hot here. Yeah, they may see you that way as very hot as well. See? Energy of justice and balance. Oh yeah, this is nice. Aries, I wish you the best. Just take your time. I feel like you don't need to rush with this other person coming in. If you have let go of someone, okay? It's about willingly releasing and letting go. See, going for your hopes and dreams. It's the energy of, trusting your inner knowing this person's just right. You see, it may take you a little time to sort it out, but it's good with the Queen of Pentacles, that grounding, looking at the situation. See, single, maybe you're acting a little aloof, or you're just, maybe it's yourself being a little unsure at some point. But I feel like you've got this. I'm just going to grab a couple of more cards here. Wrap this up, Aries. It was a little overwhelming, and it could be too you're a little overwhelmed. This person, maybe somebody came on a little strong too fast, okay? But I feel it's going to show you that they're confident about how they feel, what they want. Yeah, so it's an energy of, look at the moon. See, somebody here is doing a lot of thinking about their feelings, their emotions. It's energy of someone showing their true self. That's some wisdom here. Yeah, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So it's an energy of someone who's fair and balanced. Yeah, and I feel like what's going to happen is you are going to know the truth. I do feel like you have a person here who kept secrets, kept things from you. Very clever, very wise. You see? Yeah, see, somebody with some air in their chart. They don't have to, but it's definitely a person who's kind of analyzing the situation, keeping a secret. So I do feel you have someone who's kind of dishonest here. They may be playing a little mind games, trying to get you to chase them, but you're not chasing. See, there's the energy. And then you have another person who's curious. Yeah, this is somebody who wasn't telling you the truth. They kept something to themselves. Yeah, a little bit of mind games, and I feel like you're not playing. See, this is where you look at it. You're not playing these games. You want someone more mature, and that's exactly what's coming towards you. Definitely a little heartache and a little fear here, see? Fear of a third party, so maybe this is where you make the decision, because this other person's definitely keeping things to themselves, okay? They're hiding something here. Yeah, and that, like I say, there's definitely an energy of third party, and that may be what you're realizing here. This person could be involved with other people. because there's secrecy, confusion, illusion. That's likely where you're a little confused and have to weigh the pros and the cons. You may have a realization that someone wasn't giving you the attention, spending time with you. They weren't putting in a lot of effort because they were giving attention to others. So, but the difference is, the interesting energy is the person who does. See, somebody in your social circle, there's a third party. But I do see positive energy where the other person, I feel, will, introduce you to their friends and family, pull you into their social circle. So this person's putting in the effort. They're serious, okay? They're fair, they're balanced, they come in right, they do things the right way. So I feel like you've got this, okay? Beautiful energy. Yeah. Yeah, there it is, the straw that broke the camel's back. So that's where I feel like you'd make a decision to end things with one and let this other person come in. See? And it's also an energy of being uncomfortable. You may have someone you're uncomfortable with, where you start feeling like you're walking on glass. Maybe that's something else you're seeing. It's about looking at how you actually feel. Maybe you just, that person here, definitely something started. You took a bit of a risk. And I do feel there's that inner reflection, okay? Someone here is not showing their true self where another person is. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They're out completely out in the open. So there's the straw that broke the camel's back. But I definitely can feel an energy where you really weren't, where you realize you really weren't that comfortable with this other person. And that's where this exchange, this change comes, where we have that butterfly. See, there's some kind of change and transformation to do with talking to somebody at a house, a home, a party, a celebration. Could be even just someone in your neighborhood for that matter. But there's the key to the heart, you see? Yeah, really nice. Right, Aries, I wish you the best here. If you feel uncomfortable, like I say, you feel like you're walking on glass around someone, it just feels off. That's the energy of trusting how you feel. See, that's where I feel like the clencher, where you're going to make that decision. I feel like you can be very comfortable with the other person. You can be yourself. This person, not so much. Yeah. Take care. Wish you the best, and we'll see you soon.